All right, guys, I want to share with you another King Turtle. These are exciting to me because typically I'm not a Seiko Turtle fan other than, donating them, the guts to build. But with the King Turtle lineup, I have to say they're pretty impressive to the point where I don't feel like I need to dismantle them. So my buddy Bruce sent over this guy here, which actually is now going to be sent over to Homer. It's funny how we all kind of circulate these watches. Most of you guys probably do something similar anyway. So this guy here is the JDM version, and so the part number is sbdy049, and I'll put a link in the description to Bruce's video of it so you can go there, and he talks about like where he purchased it and everything like that, and everything lines up perfect on this. Whereas the US ones that I've had, there's still some alignment issues, and they still may occur with the JDM models. I don't know. This is the only one that I've had of these newer ones. But if you're interested, I think you can get the JDM models around $700. Snapshot in time, guys. Don't hold me to this 5 years down the road and you can't even find the thing, because that's probably going to happen. But as of today, February 29th, Saturday, I think you can get these for around $700. If you're looking at the US model, the SRPE03, and I'll put a link to Mimo's jewelry in the description for the US model. He's an authorized dealer. Those have a retail price of $625, but then you typically will apply some sort of discount. So go click on his site if you're interested in saving some money and supporting a US one. But just like the blue one that I ended up getting, that I purchased from Mimo, there was a little bit of an alignment issue. It's super not a big deal, and Bruce has that watch right now, so he'll be doing a video on that. But this guy here is really cool. There's also one other colorway. I think it's a green dial one. It's getting some attention. I personally don't like that one. I like the blue, and then I certainly like this one. I think a lot of people are calling it the grenade dial, because you can see that dial pattern there is kind of looks like a hand grenade type thing or something like that. But whatever nickname you want to pick, I kind of like the grenade dial. I think it seems pretty masculine, right? But there's definitely some improvements on this thing. I do like the little bit of splash of goldish color, bronzy color or whatever on the seconds hand, and also on the Diver 200 print. The rest of the print's all white, and then you have the applied style indices, which they're not applied, but and then sapphire crystal, the candy bar day date magnifier, ceramic bezel insert, and then I'm a really big fan of this new bezel. It's a big departure from, say, like the traditional bezel that you would find like on a SKX or 5KX. Even the turtles before this, the ones in between the original re-release and the more current ones, they did improve those too. They had a little bit sharper bite of like the SKX style bezel, but this one's just nice looking, and it certainly ties in with this dial for sure. Let's see, we talk about price. Sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel insert. So those are all complaints that some people may have had, and they've solved those. So bezel action, 120 click, very good, smooth, consistent Seiko feel that we're used to. And this one lines up perfect. Like I said, the blue one I have is a little off, but not bad. Excellent screw down crown, 4R36 movement. I have not thrown it on the time grapher. Comes on this bracelet here, but there's tons of bracelet options. There's the case back. You can see there is some information there, made in Japan, stainless steel, sapphire crystal, all that good stuff. Let me pop it on wrist, give you a wrist shot as we continue to talk about it, because I'm going to bring a couple of other Seiko divers in on the topic here, because let's just say we go after the JDM model, this one right here, and we're going to pay $700. For whatever reason, you justify the JDM model, so you're going to do $700. And the turtle case size is great. It's like just under 45, like 44.9. Lug to lug is 47.6 drilled lugs. Thickness 13.25, 22 millimeter lug width. Bracelet tapers down to 20. So really good dimensions. Now I'm going to throw a curveball here, because typically I think a lot of people would do comparisons, like what else can you buy for, say, that $600–700 range. I'm going to kind of extend out a little bit and maybe help you justify the King Turtle potentially. So my buddy Eric over at Loom Shot actually did this crazy nice build. Now it's a smaller watch. It's a SKX style case, but without the crown guards. But you're talking, I would guess, I haven't heard back from him yet, but I think this is around $1,000 build. And it's phenomenal. You know, sapphire, ceramic, sumo dial, excellent Grand Seiko style handset, oversized signed crown, triple gaskets. You know, you have a display case back, custom bracelet. Just an amazing looking watch. And again, very good bezel action. At least on par with the King Turtle, if not even better. And you're going to have the loomed bezel insert. So for a few $100s more, you can get a total one-off build, if that's your thing. Because there's going to be a lot of these King Turtles made, and they're going to be out in the community. You are not going to see another one of these. So maybe that's in your wheelhouse. Maybe you want something that is more of a one-off type thing. You would contact Eric, and I'll do a separate video on that, but you'd contact Eric and have him build you a watch. You can spec it out. You can spend a few $100s more than this King Turtle, and you're going to have something way more unique. But maybe the $600 or $700 is your max, and I can tell you right now, you're not really sacrificing much other than the fact that it's not like a limited edition or special or anything like that. But it's still a very good watch. Now, if you want to go even further, say you want to spend a couple thousand more, you can get into basically an MM300, or in this case, the SLA021, which is the retail price on this is $2,700. So $2,000 more is going to get you kind of like the, I know they make Grand Seiko divers, but in my opinion, I would rather have the MM300 over the Grand Seiko divers. I don't know why, I just, something in my brain makes me think that way. But you can see size-wise, it's definitely a smaller case, but it's also thicker, so it's going to wear a little bit different. It's going to be more in tune with like an SKX size, but thicker. But you're talking super well built here. You know, monocoque case, and you know, high beat movement, and just a phenomenal quality build here. But it's $2,000 more, or even if you go secondary market and say you're going to pay like $2,100 for it, you know, it's still, you could buy two of these, or you know, one of those and a couple of these, or something like that. So it's all going to depend on how you justify spending your money, but I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed in the King Turtle. So I guess my point is, do what you got to do what you want to do, because it's your money. But the King Turtle is legit nice. It's the only turtle release out that I seriously don't want to just gut and build up an SKX. So I did loan my blue one to Bruce, but I'm excited to get it back, even though I haven't really worn it. I'm thinking it's being sent away and then being returned. Maybe I'll wear it for a few days. I'm a little watch heavy right now anyway, so that makes it harder to share the wrist time. But the King Turtles are really nice, and the loom is killer on all these Seiko models or builds, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. Let me give you another little close-up here. So if you're interested in that grenade dial, I mean, definitely check it out. And maybe even the green one. Maybe you like that drab olive green or something. But I like this black one with the brushed hand and the pop of goldish. It's not really gold. It's kind of like a bronzy or goldish color on the print and on the seconds hand. It's a nice touch. They could have easily just not done it on the seconds hand and match it, but I like that they did. So it seems like every time I get kind of bored or sick of Seiko a little bit, they'll drop a new model that really pulls me back in. And that's definitely the case here with the King Turtle. So let me give you guys a Loom Shot, and then we'll sign off. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the new King Turtle, or maybe a custom build like Eric does here. These are just phenomenal. Or maybe even if you want to just go nuts and go all in on the Seiko diver and get the MM300. You know, forget about having a turtle and a SKX and a custom build, and put all of that money, all of that resource into getting the MM300. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the next vid. Thanks for watching.